going to ignore the real star of the show? You know, me? Cesaria, the Grim Reaper, at your service. Are there any snacks here? No? I'm leaving. Wait, so you're dead? Sweet. Your ancestors are like super laughing at you right now. Stop being a jerk and just subscribe already.
Next up, if you're fond of old school pixel art, like this guy, stay right where you are because we're checking out some trailers for games that keep things looking nice and retro. First up, There Is No Light. Sounds dark. Let's take a look.
Only then, after the echoes of the crowd's applause have faded into silence, can music begin anew. Got to keep moving.
Being a bishop ain't easy. It takes a toll in ways you can't imagine.
I go now to a better world. Erebus is part of the journey, but there's more. There are things that the living cannot understand.
I'm leaving, Seth. I'm beginning my final voyage.
Demons. Feel Shale's power!
Be there for your brother, Ezekiel. He'll be there for you when the time comes.
The cost of my past sins. My daughter's spirit trapped within a silver locket by an evil being of the underworld. Now there was only one thing left to do.
What is happening?
The dead are rising.
All systems online. Structure critical.
Oh hey, it's you again! This is IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo, and you just saw brand new trailers for There Is No Light and Core Keeper, along with No Place for Bravery, Project Warlock 2, Sacrifier, Rose and Locke, and Verge World. Phew, that was a lot. Hopefully you're brave enough to be left unsupervised for a couple minutes because we need to take a quick break. If anything goes wrong, the emergency numbers are on the fridge. Be good. IGN Summer of Gaming Expo will be right back.
IGN Summer of Gaming 2022 is presented by the US Army. You can choose from over 200 career paths that match your passion on GoArmy.com. What's your warrior? And sponsored by Metro by T-Mobile.
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, Netflix, and Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting, hard-hitting commentary, and me. I'm Akeem Lawanson, the host of The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement, I'll be right here covering all the latest in major studio headlines and pop culture news. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment wherever you watch IGN.
IGN Playlist is all of your games in one place. You can build your library and discover new games. Create and follow playlists from friends. Access guides for what you're playing. And rate and rank the games you love to share with the world. Available free with your IGN account. It's for players, no matter where you play.
Tune into IGN 1 for the latest news on your favorite releases, gameplay exclusives, and all the entertainment you can handle. And maybe even some you can't.
Cinefix on IGN 1, your friendly Friday night home for film fanaticism.
You're watching The Weekly Fix, ready to fill you in on anything you may have missed in the world of gaming and entertainment.
Find it all in one place on IGN 1.
They turned into a network, who knew?
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, memes, the best user-generated videos and art, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Welcome back to IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo. Now, Halloween isn't for a few months, but luckily, horror games are great all year round. So scaredy cats, this is your chance to hide under the blankets. Everyone else, brace yourselves. Let's take a look at some terrifying new games coming soon to consoles and PC.
I'll end up losing my mind. I cannot trust anyone, not even Albert. If you are listening to this, Blue Knees is real. I know I'm not sick. I know I don't have much time left. Over and over and over and over.
In the deepest caverns beneath the kingdom, where the light of the cruel moon cannot reach, Grey Irma, the fierce warrior and protagonist of Moonscars, searches for a mystery that will bring her closer to the truth of her world and of herself. Welcome to the Earth Bowels. The Earth Bowels is one of the areas you will discover further on in your journey. It is an ancient place filled with long-buried secrets. Secrets connected to not only the sculptor, but Mother Earth herself and the cruel goddess, the Moon. The caverns are filled with twisting corridors and treacherous chasms. To navigate them, you will first need to discover the ability to dash through the air at supernatural speed. The bowels play host to all manner of foul beings that threaten to end your journey. Gilded foes, vulnerable only to witchery. Creatures capable of corrupting your very ichor. Vicious warlords who command armies of underlings. And ultimately, a comrade in arms from your past. Laios, fellow soldier of the pristine squad now turned. His attacks are mighty enough to shake the very earth. And you'll have to discover his weakness for yourself. On your own journey to meet your maker.
To survive on this island, you'll need more than just a gun. You will need a camera.
You just got to look at Madison, Autopsy, The Unliving, those are two different games, Moonscars, and Outbreak Island right here on IGN's Summer of Gaming. If you manage to survive that many scary trailers back to back, surely you can brave the wilds of these 3 upcoming survival and crafting games. Here's Void Train.
Build and expand your own train while traveling through the void in solo or online co-op with up to 4 players. Now with a larger variety of islands, enhanced weapon system, new dangers, puzzles, and void creatures. Void Train is coming to Steam October 2022. Currently available on the Epic Game Store.
You did it! You successfully made it through our gauntlet of survival and crafting games. That was Void Train, Forever Skies, and Wanderlust. Up next, we're kicking things up a notch, checking out some action games.
But first, we need to take a break, but it's a quick one because there's much more to come. Stick around because IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo will be right back after this. Mana is the debit card and financial solution made specifically for your lifestyle. It's tailored for people who enjoy gaming, entertainment, and earning rewards. Let's take a closer look at Mana.
Ready to game the system? Meet Mana. You slay. You achieve. You win. So should your bank account, because your power shouldn't stop when the game does. Mana is the best gaming rewards debit card where you can earn perks and points by paying and playing, and get rewarded with the things you actually want. And we make it easy to set up and start. Just sync your favorite games to your Mana account and start completing quests for next level rewards, like that skin you can't wait to show off, or your next gear upgrade. No gimmicks, no surprises, no kidding. So why pay any other way? Pay with Mana. Pay with power. Mana. Game the system.
IGN Summer of Gaming 2022 is presented by The Terminal List. Watch the action-filled psychological thriller starring Chris Pratt only on Prime Video July 1st. And presented by The Callisto Protocol on PlayStation, coming December 2nd, 2022. Pre-order now.
I'm Akeem Lawanson, and this is What to Watch on IGN 1. It's a weekly show where we check out the latest and greatest in trailers, reviews, and everything else in the world of entertainment. Tune in to new episodes every Friday at 9 p.m. on IGN 1.
What's up, everybody? I'm Stella Chung, and you're about to get your weekly fix. This is the show where we round up all the biggest gaming and entertainment headlines you won't want to miss. Tune into new episodes every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on IGN 1.
IGN Playlist is all of your games in one place. You can build your library and discover new games. Create and follow playlists from friends. Access guides for what you're playing. And rate and rank the games you love to share with the world. Available free with your IGN account. It's for players, no matter where you play.
The only thing better than listening to IGN podcasts is watching them. Luckily, all your favorite weekly shows are here on IGN 1. Whether you're chasing the latest Xbox releases with Unlocked, looking for your PlayStation fix with Beyond, tracking everything coming to Switch with Nintendo Voice Chat, or catching up on this week's gaming news with GameScoop, we've got you covered.
Check it out.
Tune in every weekday at 5 p.m. for the best gaming coverage right here on IGN 1.
Welcome back to IGN Summer of Gaming, the most action-packed summer gaming event around, but it's about to get even more packed with action. Here's a block of action games. Just got real.
Today,
Dowa Synthetics is launching a new institute.
Dowa today introduced the drone.
So we ran a few tests. DNA, retina scan, fingers, nothing.
This is not like the last time. I have powerful friends now, bitch.
You're not a regular cop. Cops don't wear sneakers.
I do.
She doesn't know, does she? Tell me, what happens when she learns the truth?
Mix it with both hands, unless you have only one.
You feel pain?
Do you? Violent protests continue.
Mistakes are being made. Sometimes it's not up to us.
The latest battle droid.
Observe.
Police. Sometimes they wake you up, you know? With memories of yesterday.
Don't.
Bodies, dead policemen, a crashed helicopter, dead fucking androids, no survivors.
Just another day in the office.
Lock and load.
All right.
Goodbye, y'all.
Welcome to Carnage Corp, where we start you on the path to being a better monster. Just follow these simple steps. Smash, bash, and stomp your way to success. Watch out for falling debris. An accident-free worksite is a happy worksite. Whether it's tanks, battleships, or the latest kaiju defense technology, the smart monster is vigilant with one eye peeled for anything.
Anything.
Clothes make the monster. Be sharp and find your own style. Don't forget to stretch. You don't want to get a cramp out there. Here at Carnage Corporation, we put people first. We reward hard work, ingenuity, and good taste. Congratulations, you're now one step closer to being your beast self.
Are you ready to be protectors? Let me show you what a shock trooper can do.
Here comes another!
I'm here to finish the mission, no matter what.
Check out how strong my body is!
My strength has no match!
You just got a look at Wanted Dead, Block and Load, Blockbuster VR, Trail Out, Hype Squad, and Glitch Busters. Be sure to sign up for Block and Load's closed beta. But there's plenty more of IGN Summer of Gaming Expo where that came from. Up next is a game where you can play until the cows come home because it's a game about cows. Here's Quiet Farm.
Astral child, awake. The cosmos is in danger. Heroes may die, but their legends live forever. Build a new world together and keep order amongst the stars. For this, we look to you, our Star Keepers.
You just caught trailers for Quiet Farm, Ship of Fools, Gory, Cuddly Carnage, and the world premiere of Star Keepers right here on IGN Summer of Gaming Expo.
If that was too much excitement, relax. This next game looks extremely chill. Here's a look at Coral Island.
Hello again. You're watching IGN Summer of Gaming, and we just checked out Coral Island, Roots of Pacha, Super Zoo Story, and Dinkum.
But right now, let's take a quick break. IGN Summer of Gaming Expo will be right back after this.
IGN Summer of Gaming 2022 is sponsored by Metro by T-Mobile and by The Terminal List. Watch the action-filled psychological thriller starring Chris Pratt only on Prime Video July 1st.
IGN Playlist is all of your games in one place. You can build your library and discover new games. Create and follow playlists from friends. Access guides for what you're playing. And rate and rank the games you love to share with the world. Available free with your IGN account. It's for players, no matter where you play.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, memes, the best user-generated videos and art, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat. Tune into IGN 1 for the latest news on your favorite releases, gameplay exclusives, and all the entertainment you can handle. And maybe even some you can't.
Cinefix on IGN 1, your friendly Friday night home for film fanaticism.
You're watching The Weekly Fix, ready to fill you in on anything you may have missed in the world of gaming and entertainment.
Find it all in one place on IGN 1.
They turned into a network, who knew?
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, Netflix, and Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting, hard-hitting commentary, and me. I'm Akeem Lawanson, the host of The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement, I'll be right here covering all the latest in major studio headlines and pop culture news. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment wherever you watch IGN.
Return to Enoch in the brand new Outriders World Slayer. Either continue your Outriders save file or jump in fresh with the level 30 boost. Here's a sneak peek of what to expect.
Welcome back to IGN Summer of Gaming Expo. Up next, a game that combines gritty, hardcore military realism about the horrors of war and adorable rodents. Here's Rat and Reich.
30 years ago, we thought we had contained the corruption on Earth. We were wrong. The corruption has reached the colonies. If we don't stop it, humanity will have nowhere to hide. With great power, well, you know the rest.
That was a look at Rhett and Reich, followed by Beneath Oresa, Orcs, Superfuse, and River City Saga 3 Kingdoms, right here on IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo.
And we still have more trailers. Oh look, here comes one now.
At Younger, we deliver the future. We do it right now.
Skew, do you mind keeping watch? I need a piss.
Yeah, sure. I'm on the lookout.
Yeah, just look away.
Sure, yeah. I'll watch.
I can't go if you're looking.
Coast is clear, mate. There's only me here.
Don't look. That's what I'm saying. Just look away.
Right, yeah.
You're staring right at my crotch. Skew.
What?
Look away.
Oh, look away. Sorry. Bit mesmerized there. Well, it's interesting, you know. I haven't got one of them. They look very impractical.
No watching.
Who am I going to tell? Yeah? What do you want? I can do trickling stream. I can do waterfall. And I can do rain.
I'll hold it in.
It's been 5 years, 6 months, and 11 days since we settled here. Our ongoing mission, to build a self-sustainable, closed ecosystem that'll guarantee humanity's survival into the impossibly far future. The most brilliant scientific minds of our time work to ensure our species can endure our upcoming challenges, whether it's nuclear devastation or the inhospitable surface of a newly settled exoplanet. To the brilliant minds in here, the outside world is but a distant echo of our primitive past. And despite it all, my greatest fear is upon us. Our mightiest achievement has turned on its creators.
The American illicit drugs market is the biggest in the world.
Looking for lost police patrols, 15.
Drug barons control the multi-billion-dollar empire, and Miami is Cocaine City.
Okay, night shift just cleared the building. You've got 60 minutes to log into that cartel terminal and uncover as much of their network as you can.
The biggest of the cartels, Reyes Muertos, uses the World Wide Web to keep their deadly business open 24/7. The American government has been carrying out the world's biggest anti-drugs operation as Western demand for the drug almost exceeds the supply. Special police squads use intelligence reports and, more often than not, their instincts in their search for cartel smugglers. Despite law enforcement's best efforts, greater things are expected.
Damn it, one of the night shift guys just came back. Looks like he's headed your way. Get out of there, or this case is blown. Meet me back at the station.
Do you have any idea of the danger?
-1, 6% fuel. 8 feet, -1. Contact.
My God, this can't be real.
Our understanding of the phenomenon grows with every day. However, for one individual in our group, the physiological response has been troubling. We've made a path for you. Please hurry.
Welcome back! This is the IGN Summer of Gaming Expo, and you just got a look at The Last Worker, Evo Tinction, Vice Undercover, and Lifeless Moon. The expo might be coming to a close, but Summer of Gaming continues all throughout June. We'll be bringing you events, announcements, reveals, and more fun stuff from all around the industry, and you'll find it all right here on IGN.
And you can find IGN everywhere. IGN.com, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, the Samsung TV app, and now you can even watch us on our Steam page.
We are winding things down, but we're not done yet. Up next, a brand new multiplayer experience in a beloved universe. Here's The Walking Dead: Last Mile.
Open the gates! Someone, get the dog! I've got a wounded man!
That was The Walking Dead: The Last Mile right here on IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo. But a friendly reminder that Summer of Gaming is going on throughout June.
That's right. Here's a quick look at what's still on the way. Coming up very shortly is day 5 of Netflix's Geeked Week, which is focused on games today, and we still got the Tribeca Games Spotlight and Freedom Games Showcase.
And be sure to join us again for the Guerrilla Collective Showcase, followed by the Wholesome Games Direct and Future of Play Direct, and then the NetEase Games Livestream.
And you definitely won't want to miss the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase on Sunday, followed by the PC Gaming Show.
Whew, it's going to be a busy weekend. It's time for us to say goodbye, but stick around because after the break, we've got the team behind Aliens Fireteam Elite stopping by to show off the latest expansion.
And of course, a huge thank you to everyone watching at home. We'll see you next time.
IGN Summer of Gaming 2022 is presented by the US Army. You can choose from over 200 career paths that match your passion on GoArmy.com. What's your warrior? And sponsored by Metro by T-Mobile.
What's up, everybody? I'm Stella Chung, and you're about to get your weekly fix. This is the show where we round up all the biggest gaming and entertainment headlines you won't want to miss. Tune into new episodes every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on IGN1.
IGN is your go-to for the latest and best in games, movies, and television. And with over 50 million IGN subscribers, you're in good company. Thanks to your help, we've raised over $100,000 for charity. Brought you and creators the world over together for events like Gamescom and DC Fandom.
Brenton Thwaites here, I played Dick Grayson.
And made your voices heard. You voted almost 30 million times in our best video game of all time and Super Movie Madness tournaments, and posted over 40 million times on IGN's message boards. The chat must flow. Catch our unending stream of up-to-date news and so much more over at IGN.com or subscribe to IGN on YouTube. And check out IGN Games and IGN Movies and TV for deep dives into your preferred pop culture. Plus, IGN guides to get help on veritably any game from our team of experts. No matter where you are, IGN.com, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, IGN has you covered.
I'm Akeem Lawanson, and this is What to Watch on IGN1. It's a weekly show where we check out the latest and greatest in trailers, reviews, and everything else in the world of entertainment. Tune in to new episodes every Friday at 9 p.m. on IGN1.
The only thing better than listening to IGN podcasts is watching them. Luckily, all your favorite weekly shows are here on IGN1. Whether you're chasing the latest Xbox releases with Unlocked, looking for your PlayStation fix with Beyond, tracking everything coming to Switch with Nintendo Voice Chat, or catching up on this week's gaming news with GameScoop, we've got you covered. Check it out. Tune in every weekday at 5 p.m. for the best gaming coverage right here on IGN1.
Was that a Xeno?
The corpse was definitely a xenomorph, slain in combat.
My God. Are those engineers? What killed them? And how?
Xenos coming in! What the hell are those?
right, now you just gotta look at what's coming to Aliens Fireteam Elite, and join me right now to break down what gamers can expect is one of the founders of Cold Iron Studios, Craig Zinkovich. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I mean, I'm talking games with you. Anytime I get to talk about games, I'm super excited. Now, we're gonna dive a lot deeper into things, what we just saw, but give us a basic overview of the Pathogen expansion.
So Pathogen expansion is the first paid expansion for Aliens Fireteam Elite. It comes with tons of stuff. It's got a brand new campaign that takes place right after the 4 campaigns that are in the base game, carries on the storyline of the crew of the Endeavor. It's got new abilities and powers for each of the kits. It got new weapons, new enemies, new cosmetics, tons of new stuff. And it all comes with a free hardcore mode as well.
Ooh, wow. Now that was actually one of the questions we were going to ask you before, but I kind of want to talk about it right now. Tell us about the hardcore mode.
So hardcore mode is awesome. Aliens Fireteam Elite is not for the faint of heart. Obviously, there's, you know, the normal difficulty. There's casual difficulty for people who just want to get in and experience the story. But it's a survival co-op shooter. It's Colonial Marines, it's Xenomorphs, you gotta be on your toes. And one of the things that we've been working on is the hardcore mode, which is, it's permadeath. It's permadeath for the game. You start a character, you get as far as you can. If you die, it's over. You get to keep your unlocks, you get to keep your currency so you can buy those weapons that maybe you earned with that previous Marine, but every time you die, you gotta start over. Each mission that you play, you open up harder difficulties, and you can see whether or not you can get all the way up to hardcore 50 without having died. So it's a pretty exciting permadeath mode for the game.
Oh my goodness. It's going to take a lot of training for anyone to get to that, I'm assuming. Like to get to 50, level 50?
Definitely. 50 is crazy. Currently, we have difficulty levels that go up to insane in the normal game. Hardcore 50 is even harder than insane. You know, it's going to be really, really difficult not to take a full, very coordinated fire team group of your friends in there and still not get annihilated.
Now, the Season 3 Lancer went live back in April.
Yep.
Now, bringing with it, of course, like a bunch of free additional content. We're talking about a new class kit, loadout presets, challenge cards. How do you think this new expansion will complement or enhance what you and the team's done previously?
Oh, sure. So since August, since we launched the game, we've been working on it. Yeah, as you said, Season 3 came out in April. We had Season 1, Season 2. We've added multiple new class kits, a lot of new content, systems, quality of life features to the game. Season 4 is even coming out in July before the expansion comes out. We haven't announced everything that's in there, but crossplay is going to be in there. Looking forward to getting that out, letting people team a little bit easier before we get the DLC in August. And all of that leads up to the new content, to the new storylines. Obviously, the expansion also has tons of new weapons, tons of new attachments. The expansion also has new, perks, new power replacing perks, which are basically abilities for each of the classes that we've launched since. So really, this year has been kind of building up all of those new additional things so that the expansion can be that, capper right at the end.
That's so awesome to hear that, before we even get this expansion that we're going to get another season. That's so great to hear. Now, so Aliens Fireteam Elite has been out for about almost a year, about 9 months. What have you and the team learned in this time that's led up to this new DLC release? Like, what are fans saying?
Oh, I think that the core fan base really, really likes what we're doing, but they just want a whole lot more. And that's what we're trying to do as much as possible. Small indie Cold Iron Studios here working on such a hit game. It's such a fantastic honor to be doing this. And the whole team is working as hard as we can. So like, as I said, season after season, adding new things to the game, making sure that crossplay gets in there, which is one of the things that the fans have been asking for. And then the cherry on top is more story content. They love the characters that we created, the crew of the Endeavor. They want to see what happens on LV-895 after you've destroyed the Katanga. And so really being able to do that and provide that for the fan base is something we're super excited about.
Yeah, and what I love is, because you and I talked about this off camera, is the fact that this takes place years after the movies, correct? Yep. So you're not beholden to, we're playing within the universe of Alien or Aliens or Aliens 3, where you all are creating a new, new lore I guess,
Sure.
would you say?
Yeah, it's a cooperation, obviously, with Disney and all of the other, extended universe properties, the novels, the comics, stuff like that. But it really is an honor. It really is a privilege to be able to kind of add things to this universe that we're just amazing fans of. And so it's a labor of love for us to be able to play in this universe, and we take that responsibility extremely seriously.
Now, Craig, we're going to queue up some video for you to kind of just walk us through.
Cool.
But before we get to that, can you give us a breakdown of some of the new weapons we can expect to see with this DLC?
Tons of new weapons in the pathogen. One of the things that I'm really excited about, we added a new weapon manufacturer, Alpha Tech. It's one of those things that is in kind of the extended universe. The lore shows up in like older comic books and some other games, but kind of expanding on that, a bunch of weapons from Alpha Tech that we're adding to the game. I think one of my favorites is there's an SMG that acts like a shotgun, and so it's like the fastest firing shotgun possible. That's kind of the dev team right now is having a really good time using that.
That sounds freaking amazing. Now, okay, Craig, so booting up the game, what are players going to immediately notice pertaining to the pathogen update? Like, is it just new content, or will we see like any new unique weapons, aliens, or system overhauls?
Sure. So the expansion comes with, pretty much the gamut of everything. Not only does it come with a brand new campaign that has new maps, new storylines, new locations, new enemies that show up in there, it also comes with, new weapons, loads of new rewards for the players to earn. So, dozens and dozens of challenge cards, weapon colorways, kit skins, hats, decals for your weapons. Tons of stuff that's going to show up in there. And then hardcore is going to be there for everybody, whether or not you've bought the expansion or not.
Woo! Wow. Okay, now tell us a little bit more about the campaign. Like, have you guys revealed how extensive it'll be? Like, how many hours would it take for someone to complete? You don't have to specifically say how many hours.
Sure, it's hard with a co-op survival shooter game.
Yep.
It depends on what difficulty level. If you're going in casual, you're going to just take your time and kind of enjoy the storyline. But if you're going to play anything normal or higher, there are going to be deaths involved. It's going to be pretty difficult until your team gets to the point where you can get through there. So counting hours is a little bit more difficult. But it adds a whole nother campaign, 3 new missions. There are 4 campaigns in the game right now, so you can kind of, mileage may vary whether or not you're playing extreme, insane, or casual to see how long it takes you to get through all that cool storylines. But there are a lot of cool new mechanics in the new missions where, adds more replayability. There's places where the map topography, the paths that you take through the maps changes each time. So I think that there's some new things in there that adds to the replayability that the base game has with the challenge cards and the difficulty levels and everything else as well.
Now, we talked about this off camera. We're both huge sci-fi nerds. I can say that. I can say that as a nerd. I can say we're nerds. So I kind of want to talk more about what this is based on. You all are introducing new storylines to the Alien universe with this expansion. What is it about the franchise overall do you think makes it so unique and prime for such exploration in the Aliens narrative and lore?
I mean, it's just such a storied franchise. It is, if you look back, it really is the first. It's really the first Space Marine story. That's Aliens, right? I think that there's the typical fear of the darkness in space, right? And Alien captures that in that core, horror aspect of it. And then Aliens just kicked it up a notch with the action movie aspect of it, bringing the military out there, and still space and the universe is terribly scary. And there's just so many storylines since then, all of the comics, all of the novels, all of the different action figures and whatnot that have come out that just really captures the fans, and our dev team's imagination into what this universe can do and kind of the tropes and storylines that can be told there.
Yes, we talked about this off camera. We did a lot of talking off camera, and it's
hard not to.
I keep saying that. Yeah, of course. I mean, again, when you're talking about something that that you're truly passionate about, you're gonna want to ramble about it even before these cameras turn on, and that's exactly what we did. I know the game is still fresh, it's still new, not even a full year just yet. But I'm already, again, because it's the fan in me, I'm already hoping that we see the Predator at some point. Alien versus Predator. You don't have to say anything, Craig. Do not say anything. We haven't entire team right over here. So
nobody's gonna let me say a thing.
Anything. Yes. Now I got to say this. What I love about this game is in relation to the movies, it doesn't just reference the Aliens films, but the prequel as well, Prometheus, which is a great way to introduce us to a different type of enemy in the universe created by the movies. What can you tell us about the pathogen brute and other enemies of that sort?
Sure. So, I mean, the pathogen is the thing that showed up in Prometheus, right? It's that black goo, it's the mutagen. And in the base game, there are a few pathogen enemies that you run into. You run into the black goo, you run into humans that were turned into husks because of the black goo. In pathogen, xenomorphs got into it, right? So you can imagine what these mutations do to the apex predator of the universe, perfecting, corrupting them. And so the brute is one of the new enemies, a bunch of new enemies within the game that show up within the pathogen expansion. And the brute is what happens if a drone or a warrior kind of gets exposed to this and becomes this hulking beast that you just have to really, really fear.
Yeah, and we won't have to imagine what that'll look like for too long because the DLC is dropping August 30th.
August
correct?
30th, yep.
Yes, August 30th. Thanks to Craig for giving us the lowdown on the new DLC release for Aliens Fireteam Elite. Now, the game's out right now, so y'all should be playing it, and you can catch the DLC come August 30th.